What does the word rave mean to you?
This? 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 Or maybe this?
What?
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man.
For some, it means colorful outfits covered in glitter, to others it's shaved heads, retro jackets and Air Max. The history of rave is a fascinating one, so let's take a look at how we got to where we are today with the evolution of dance music. The word itself is from the 50s and originated in the UK, which meant wild bohemian parties. Basically every party where if you go bonkers, usually others join you, unlike in other places where you would get looks like. The rave scene was born in the 80s alongside with electric dance music. In the earliest parties, people were listening to house music. The easiest way to describe this genre is boots and cats. Obviously, something very new and very different music style like this wasn't as popular as other mainstream genres, so the first parties were illegal raves. It had to grow itself to commercial sizes like today. Often they were located in old, abandoned underground buildings, hence the name underground comes from here. Almost every building was someone's or the government's property, so hosting a party there is basically a break-in. Plus, if you earn money from it and don't pay taxes, that's again an illegal move. This is why raves were illegal back then, and some of them still are. House music was the grandfather of all EDM genres. In the late 80s, early 90s, more genres were born, for example acid house, techno, trance, drum and bass, free techno, and hardcore. While USA consumed the lighter genres, Europeans and Australians embraced the real hard genres. At first, hardcore as a genre was called rave. Nowadays almost every EDM party is called rave, but this is because Americans are soft. In the mid-90s these parties became more common in commercial sizes, therefore illegal raves became less common, although people still organize them even today. In the hard scene, the Energiehall and Thunderdome were all commercial parties.
Ben je gekomen?
Ben je gekomen met de trein?
In the USA, the biggest historical nightclub was the Warehouse in Chicago. Some sources say that the genre name house is originated from the name warehouse, although it is unclear. In the 2000s, raves did what every music genre must do in order to survive: they adapted to capture new audiences. This is probably the most basic rule in every part of life. Thanks, Darwin. Trance and house were on the radio less than in the 90s, so promoters needed to revolutionize the dance music experience. Freedom and fun were still the most important thing, but now the spectacle was important too. The rise of video production and the internet meant that a good laser show could potentially reach millions. Tomorrowland looked like this in 2005. Defcon started to realize the power of the end show concept around 2009. And look at these events now. During the 2000s, the mix of genres increased and the word rave came to encapsulate more choice for everyone. Dubstep, different subgenres of hardstyle, breakbeat, and other styles started to flourish. The age of bedroom producers combined with the internet meant that you didn't need a big record label to get your music out there anymore. If your banger was played at an event around the world, people could discover you. EDM music flooded the airwaves and took back some of the popular gaze away from rap and rock, which is why the decade of 2010s has steadily seen more EDM-style tunes return to popular radio and popular culture. Events continue to grow, but the spirit of the hardcore underground party remains strong. Even today, concepts like Boiler Room attempt to recapture the magic of playing in an abandoned car park surrounded by your best friends, sweating and dancing until sunrise. But there is a dark hole in this story. Drugs. But I feel like this story is so long it could be a separate video. For now, this is the end and the story will continue in the next video. Enjoy raves, live for the moment, go as crazy as you can, but take care of yourself. See ya later, ravers.